Yo guys, welcome back to episode number 6 of the Satisfaction podcast. I have a interesting guest today. I met him on Discord. His name is Lio. We've literally just met, so it's an honor to have you on the podcast, Lio. Welcome.
Thank you. It's greatly appreciated that you just decided to let me join.
It's okay, man. Anytime. Like honestly, your mic is pretty legendary. So, and you sound like a god. So it's fine.
Yeah. It's not much, but it gets me there.
Yeah, definitely. That's all good. Before we start, do you want to say anything? Is there anything you want to say to anyone or anything? I don't know.
Nah, not really. You got any questions for me?
I do. I've got a fucking big list of questions right here.
Awesome.
So I don't know if you're ready. Yeah.
I'm ready, dude. Just fire them at me.
One quick question. How old are you, by the way? Like just before we start.
So I'm 19.
You're 19 years of age.
Yeah.
Okay. And when are you 20?
I turned 20 in February.
You turned 20 in February. Wow, you got a while.
I actually came to the realization. So this is kind of off topic, but it's also on topic.
Mm-hmm.
So my little brother is turning 6 in December, and then in February I'll be 20.
Mm-hmm.
And so I realized that in 10 years after my 20th birthday that I'm gonna be 30.
Wow.
But my little brother is gonna be 16 and getting his driver's license. And I realized life goes by so fast, because I remember those first 16 years of my life. They went by fairly fast, and I'm just now recognizing how fast life actually is going by. And whenever the old folks tell you like life goes by fast, stay as young as you can, as long as you can.
Yeah, it goes quick. They say it goes quick, so don't just take advantage of what you've got and don't do that. You gotta fucking enjoy what you have,
Yeah, exactly. And so I came to that realization the other day. But yeah, stay young and
stay in school, kids.
Yeah, life goes by very fast.
So is that your message? Thanks for sharing that message.
Yeah.
Sick. Childhood stories. So the first one, I'm actually gonna do the same sort of layout as I do normally, as I did with my first guest. So obviously so far we've only got guests that are on Discord, by the way. So George is a guy that I'm gonna have on. He's gonna come to my house on Tuesday and we're gonna film a podcast then, so he'll actually be in the room with me. We'll sort it out. So yeah, tune in for that Tuesday. I think it will be up on Wednesday, so we'll film it on Tuesday, up on Wednesday. Yeah, so you got any childhood stories that you want to share? I mean, literally anything.
I've got a pretty funny one for you. Yeah. So, let's see. This was at the end of my 4th grade year. We actually got to skip the last 3 days of school to go on our vacation. And our vacation was we were going to go to Lake Tahoe. And I don't know if you know where Lake Tahoe is. I have no
clue where that is at all.
So it's on the border of California and Arizona, I believe.
Yeah, still no clue. Doesn't matter. Just carry on.
So anyway, it's just this giant lake. But we were in New Mexico, somewhere in New Mexico. It's New Mexico's really a almost a barren wasteland.
Right. Okay.
There's really not a lot there, other than some ski resorts and stuff. But so we stopped at a gas station in New Mexico, and I went into the restroom, and I'm not gonna lie, I was in there for a little bit, for a while.
Yeah.
Because I really had to take a number 2, and so I went outside and went to the car, and my parents were like, "Dude." I was like, "What?" And they said, "We left you." and came back, and you didn't even realize?
Oh my god.
So, my parents had gotten in the car. They drove about like 5 miles down the road,
No.
and I have 5 siblings, so
Oh
yeah,
my god.
there's quite a bit of us. And my big sister, and at this point, I think it was 11 or 12, and anyway, so she said, "Hey, where's Devin?" And that's my name, Devin.
Yeah.
But she said, "Hey, where's Devin?" And my parents just freaked out. And they slammed on the brakes, and they came back to the gas station. And then here comes jolly little Devin, coming
Yeah.
in, hopping in the car, and then everyone's like, "We left you," and I didn't believe them for the longest time until recently. So that was a fun time when my parents left me at a gas station in the middle of New Mexico. So
What the fuck? You literally could have just been like you wouldn't have been here if you fucking got. Imagine that. You wouldn't be who you are.
I know.
You could be dead.
I could be dead.
You probably would
I
have
could have
died.
been kidnapped
Not gonna lie.
in the boondocks of somewhere in New Mexico.
Fucking hell, man. That's a hell of a story.
Yeah, it was fun.
I think the only time we did something like my family did something like that is when we were in Spain, and they literally just drove off. Just because I was the dickhead, they were like, "Get out the car," and they drove off.
Wow.
And I was like, "Well, this is it. It's game
This is,
over." So
this is
I was
how
in Spain.
survived.
They just drove off in the heat. I was with no water, just dying, and they just drove off. So that was sort of my story. But yours is better. I like how they all came back. Like, we forgot you. Wait.
Well, they didn't want to tell me at first. They wanted to know if I noticed or not. But
you didn't,
so I didn't notice, and then they told me later on. So
because you were having a shit. That's
yeah,
so weird.
It was funny.
The first guest that I had on, Josh, he had his story, and his was like he shat all up against the wall, like when he was young. He like needed a shit, and then he
gosh.
just
So the majority of your stories are about taking number twos.
Yeah, yeah. So far, anyway. So far.
All
yeah. Next, we got the next topic. All right, we'll just move straight on because that was a good story. I like that. Thank you. Food. Favorite food. Like, what do you fucking eat?
Dude. So my favorite food.
Are you a vegan, by the way? Just before we.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay,
Dude,
cool.
the world is literally lost without beef. Okay. So.
Okay, that's a very strong. Okay. Okay. No. That's your opinion. You know what I mean? It's just. It's a strong one there.
Yeah. So. Anyway, so my favorite food, it's a very classic one. It's pizza. I love pizza.
I love pizza as well.
I'm like a connoisseur for pizza. Okay. The bigger they get, the happier I am. Like there's a pizza joint down the road. They make these huge, like 28-inch pizzas.
28-inch. I don't think we even allow that in England. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Do you guys have portion laws? Is that a thing?
Nah, I'm joking.
I was about
no
to
one
say.
ever makes like a massive pizza. We normally just make a normal fucking 10-foot thing.
Yeah, New York style.
No, 10 foot. Holy fuck.
10 feet.
10.
That's
wait,
huge.
how long? About 40 centimeters. I don't know how big that is.
Oh.
Probably like 20 inches.
Yeah, it's probably like 18 inches.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know how the size is in fucking pizza. Like, I don't know what the size graph is.
Yeah.
For that.
So 18 is like the size that you would get from Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's what we have. That's the only one we have. Yeah, there's probably some secret pizza seller, but yeah, that's the only one.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, carry on. Yeah.
Dude, if you can ever try like a New York style pizza, you best do it, dude.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm really not about deep dish.
Okay.
I don't like the breading to take over the flavor. I'm not about it. I love to taste the ingredients on like just a typical New York style pizza. I love it.
Margarita, basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I also don't believe. Okay, no, I do believe in some cases pineapple is good on pizza. So
is it? Is it? I've never tried it, but a lot of people say that it is and is not, but mostly it is not. But I think it would actually be good, you know.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to do that on a podcast, by the way. I'm going to just eat pineapple pizza.
Just eat pineapple pizza.
And tell you guys what I think. Yeah.
My first time actually having pineapple on pizza was actually I had a friend. His name was Wesley. He would get Domino's like all the time when he came to school, and he would give me like a few slices. And one day he brought this like thin crust pizza with pineapple on it. And I was like, oh, dude, that's got pineapple on it. And he was like, dude, trust me, it's good. And I was like, I don't know. I hear a lot about it not being good. But anyway, I tried it. And, oh, it was so good. It was really, really good.
You just loved it.
It was like putting tomato sauce, cheese, and
bread,
pineapple on a cracker.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
You just fell in love.
I did. I really did. I thought it was amazing.
I'm gonna have to do that one day. I will try it. I promise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sick. Thank you. So your favorite food is pizza. I love that. That's sick. What's your favorite song, man? Do you have a song that you or genre of song, genre of music?
I have a favorite artist.
Who's that?
It's Eden.
Never heard of Eden.
If you're okay, so
I'm gonna search Eden right now.
Yeah, you should search him. He's really good. He's an alternative artist. Love Eden. Honestly, he is really amazing. Truly amazing.
Give me a song like from you think I or listen to. Sorry.
So a good song from Eden is rock and roll. That's just or drugs. Drugs is good too.
Okay, let's listen to rock and roll.
Try drugs. Okay, no, this is good too.
I'm gonna skip. So it's sort of like a chill sort of vibe.
Yeah, it's
kind of like
very,
lo-fi hip hop sort of thing.
Very, very, very chill vibe.
Rock and roll.
I also have another artist that I also really like.
Okay, big up Eden.
That is. Oh yeah, Eden's amazing.
Yeah, big up.
But it's also Idealism. Idealism, they mainly just do. I wouldn't really call it. It is an instrumental, but it's really about. It's good for talking.
It's like 23 minutes, like Hiraeth.
No, it's. They're about to the length of a normal song. But
Last Time.
I really love.
Nagashi.
Last Time is good.
Okay.
But.
You carry on speaking. Yeah. Last Time is good. How did you find out about this Idealism? How did you?
So Idealism. I actually found out Eden and Idealism from a guy. His name is JC the Caster.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, so.
I'm just listening to it as well.
Yeah. So
it's just chilled. Okay, nice. I like that. That's
good. Yeah. JC the Caster. I used to play like Minecraft and stuff with him. And PUBG.
Yeah.
Until recently. Actually, it's not even really recently. It's been about a year since I've talked to him.
Oh no! Did you like fall out?
I'm not sure. I think he got really held up in his relationship because he plays with Fitz and Raccoon Eggs and all them. So,
oh, cool! Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. But yeah, he was a really cool guy. He reminded me a lot of me.
Right. Okay.
We're like just about the same person. So.
That's sick. You got on really well then.
Oh yeah. Dude, he was a really cool dude. I actually watch some of his streams sometimes, not all the time, but.
Right. I don't know who it is, but I guess he does like other things like YouTube.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
Dude! If you get the chance, just look him up. He's really cool.
No, I will. So shout out to JC. What's his name?
JC the Caster.
Okay, JC the Caster.
He's got like 86,000
86,000
subs.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, so he's fairly known.
Have you ever played with Fitz?
I've played with that group one time. I think we played a game of Rust.
How'd it go?
It went fairly well. I think. Had a lot of fun. Those guys are hilarious. Like, I can't even stress it enough. Their laughs are so contagious. Yeah, I couldn't keep a breath.
Shit. No, I can see that though. Like every video, I watched like a couple of the videos. Well, no, let's be honest. I've watched more than a couple, but it's like I don't watch them every day. But yeah, honestly, I don't know how they are that. I've tried to be funny, you know. I've tried to do something here and there, but it's just not going to work as much.
Yeah, and their humor is not scripted, like, at all. It is just downright whatever they're talking about. Some things just come in randomly,
right?
And they can just make fun of it, and then all of a sudden it's a freaking madhouse.
Yeah. A madhouse of just laughs and fucking gags and shit.
Everybody he's choking on something.
Fucking hell. Okay.
So.
Okay. Mad. Well, you know, have you obviously, I can't bring up this question. This was the next one. The next question was, what's your opinion on the podcast? But you haven't really watched my podcast that much. And also haven't done a lot, so don't worry about that one. What do you think the color scheme of my podcast should be, and like the logo? Because I'm gonna make a new one. It will either be black, white, and red, purple, black, and yellow, or orange, purple, and yellow. Like out of them three.
So,
what do you think?
Like the color scheme?
Yeah, man. I don't know. What would you pick? Like, what would you just say?
So if you look at your episode 4, do you kind of see how it's like very?
It's like faded.
Yeah, it's very faded.
Yeah. So you like that sort of faded, sort of pastel look?
So definitely kind of a fall kind of, those fall kind of colors, but very the contrast is very high, so it makes it look very bright, but it also kind of keeps that aspect of being those colors instead of something that's really sharp and shiny. It's very, the contrast is, once again, it's very high, so it's much whiter.
Yeah. No, I like that. Yeah, I like it.
But it also doesn't bring out the color as much.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna keep
faded.
that. I will keep that. Thank you so much. I will actually keep that. I think faded, yeah, because that's why I did it, sort of, because I haven't really seen many other sort of people do that.
Yeah, I think it's a good look.
Yeah.
So, but that's my personal opinion. I love that.
I just dropped my ring. No, that's good. Thank you so much. I mean, you know what? I haven't really got any funny fucking questions really, like written down. I'm kind of. It's late at night, you know.
Yeah.
I've had a long day. I think normally I'd say I'd obviously talk a lot more if I was in like mid-flow, as some people may say.
Yeah.
So I don't like coffee, but do you like coffee or?
You know, as a kid, my mom used to make coffee.
Yeah.
And like it would be bittersweet, like really sweet, like a lot of creamer. It wouldn't, and what some men would say is that's not even coffee. That's like almost milk. Yeah. Anyway, so I would love to. I loved drinking my mom's coffee because it was so sweet. And as a kid, you know, you have a sweet tooth, but after drinking all that like really sweet coffee,
now you're the opposite. You're like, I fucking hate it.
Yeah. I really don't like it. I don't really drink anything with caffeine really at all anymore, except for like soda and stuff. But
I was thinking like I was gonna because I don't drink coffee at all, but I was gonna start drinking coffee just because of the like the caffeine, because I need to sort of wake up a bit more in the day, so I was gonna just start drinking coffee. wake myself up a bit more instead of having like a Red Bull. But then I don't know if it's going to be a good idea or a bad idea. You know.
So the something that I've turned to as an alternative, I used to be a drafter.
What's a drafter?
So it's basically a designer.
Oh.
But yeah, it's basically a designer. So it's the designing aspect of being an engineer without all the math.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're an engineer that doesn't do math. So that's what I used to be. Was a drafter for a company called Stealth Products.
But you're only 19. How can, like, what?
I took 4 years of engineering in high school, so
Okay.
it was. I landed that job fairly easily.
Yeah.
At first, I started out as an intern, and I worked machines like mills and stuff. You know what a mill is?
Yeah, I know what a mill is.
Yeah, so I worked one of those, and then I worked a lathe and all that. But anyway, I had 4 years of engineering behind my belt, and eventually they made me a drafter at about like 4 months of working there.
Wait, hang on, let me get this clear. A drafter's basically like you just does like art,
I just
art
draw.
shit? Yeah.
I just draw.
So you're good at drawing,
stuff.
bro.
Design. Actually, I do CAD, so that's computer aided design.
Okay.
That's what I do the majority of my drawing on.
Okay.
Sometimes, I'll bust out the good old gridded notebook, but not all the time.
Fucking
I usually
sketch
just stick to
pictures of dicks all the time.
so
So work on your dick drawings.
not really.
No? Oh, right. That's just me?
It was
Okay.
parts. It was parts for wheelchairs, for medical devices.
Oh my fucking god.
But-
You could definitely, do not draw dicks on that. That would not be good.
No.
Fucking wheelchair with a dick on the
No.
wheel, spinning around.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
That's definitely
so,
somewhere.
anyway,
I want to find a picture of this. I don't know. There's got to be. Hang on. Wheelchair with a dick on it. Let's go.
dude, I totally forgot the question. That was
matter. It doesn't matter. There was no question. I don't really. I'm not gonna ask any more questions. I just want to talk. I feel
Yeah,
like it's
and
just
I
controls
really
it a
love
bit like that.
talking.
Yeah. You just wake up one day. I just love talking. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do, and that's why I go to like Fitz's Discord and stuff, because I get to meet people like you guys.
Oh shit! Thanks, man. Like I feel.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just seen a wheelchair with a oh fucking hell. That's
So-
definitely something. Well, thank you. I mean, I feel like I'm the same. You know, I like talking to people. That's sort of why I set this sort of podcast up, because I want to get loads of people in here and then just talk to them about random shit. Like,
Yeah.
Obviously, because you're American. I don't.
Yes. I
Yes.
am.
So I didn't want to get that wrong, because yeah.
I was
So
the same way.
yeah. So obviously I can't talk about like politics really, because obviously I'm English, so obviously politics are fucking different completely.
Yeah.
What about fucking that girl Greta Thunberg? Do you
I'm
know
not
who that
even
is?
sure. I'm not even sure who that is.
No, that's cool.
So,
Don't worry.
but we can definitely indulge in the conversations of like celebrities and stuff. 'Cause-
yeah, go for it. Like, who
I
is your
really-
favorite person from the Misfits?
So definitely JC. Definitely JC. JC is my dude. That guy is my home dog. For
Is he
real.
your favorite?
Yeah. Cause I've known him. I actually knew him before he knew like raccoon eggs and stuff.
Oh shit! Yeah, I guess so. Obviously.
So yeah,
Yeah.
he's my homeboy. But I was talking more along the lines of like Kylie Jenner and all those types of celebrities.
But I have no clue about them though. Like,
It's okay, because I have no clue about them either.
Kylie,
So-
all I know is Kylie Jenner's like fucking busty and rich as fuck.
oh my goodness. So
That's all I know.
what I was gonna say about like celebrities and stuff is I don't really go on about researching those types of people, because I really don't think it's not beneficial to me. I
Right.
really like to talk to people that are going to be beneficial to me, and so I don't really go in and indulging on those types of
Mate, I don't blame
celebrities.
you. It's just a waste of time. Like, I swear these
It
magazines
is.
are like, it's just pointless. These magazines write pages and pages of fucking.
And because I don't want to fall into the world of like, oh, if I don't have what this person's using or what this person's wearing, I'm not cool. Because I know that's not true. Because I mean, I get to meet people like you, and I know like you're cool.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, man.
and I hope like that people feel the same way about me, because I don't really try all that hard.
Yeah.
I really like conversation.
No, you
That's-
sound cool. No, you sound cool.
that's-
But you know what I mean. And you're like, your knowledge is cool. You know, that's all I fucking need. You know, even if I met you in real
Yeah.
life and you fucking didn't wear any clothes all day, like you're fucking naked. That's your style. I'd still think you're cool because your knowledge is cool. Your fucking
Well,
words.
thanks, dude.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
all about
yeah.
like what you say. Did you see the picture that I sent you?
Uh
Oh, you should fucking
no, I
look at
didn't.
it right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's fucking me, dude.
Shit.
oh, Dylan.
Yeah,
Hey, dude.
Hey,
so-
Dylan.
yeah.
Oh, welcome to the
Hello.
podcast. I mean,
Uh,
if you want to join in,
Oh.
you can. I was just really talking to Leo, but it's up to you. Like, doesn't matter if Leo's alright. I don't.
What?
Here, I've got an easy solution for this. Give me a second.
Go for it. We're in a
Oh,
private room.
There we go.
Okay, fucking sick. Even better.
Not sure if he can get in here though. So
I don't know really if you can. I need to move the fucking stream. There we go. Sick. Yeah, check that picture out, bro. We're
Okay.
nearly done anyway. We've done this. We've been talking for 27 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, 27 minutes. It's quite a
Oh,
lot.
oh goodness.
Costa or Starbucks? Do you know what Costa is?
Do I know what? Wait, what?
Don't worry. That's all good.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
hear.
Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask you a completely different one. So this is the Satisfaction podcast. So I'm gonna have to do some fucking ASMR as well right now. So I'm gonna quickly do that because it's sick. And what is your favorite satisfying thing?
So my favorite satisfying thing is definitely like spoken word.
Right.
So
Spoken word.
yeah, so a lot like just voices that are really in tune.
Mm-hmm. You
and
love
not-
your
not-
voices, don't you? You fucking love them.
I really do. So whenever like JC has a great voice. Like
Okay.
and I love just listening to stuff like that. Is like people telling stories and just talking.
Mm-hmm. No,
It's
I rate
really
that.
good.
Yeah.
I love it. And especially when like something like idealism is playing in the background, I can really go for that. It's
Shit,
super.
maybe I should add that in the back, but it's like copyright, but it doesn't matter. Maybe I should just add that throughout the whole thing.
Yeah,
Like,
not
it's just
sure if it's
lo-fi.
copyright.
I don't really
not.
care. You know
But-
what? I don't want to earn money from this yet. It's just more of a
Yeah.
fun thing for now. Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously in the future,
exactly.
if it does work out, then I'll get money from other places like sponsorships and brand deals. But you know, it's not what I'm thinking about right now. I'm thinking about trying to make it rather than fake it.
Just make it fun.
Yeah. Or relaxing. One of the
Yeah,
two.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my ASMR section. I have a coin right now. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? I have a coin right now, and I'm gonna turn my gain all the way up. And you will slowly start to hear me fucking turning my gain up because, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking rub the coin on the fucking. Oh, 1 sec. Hi, mum.
I'm sitting on my bed.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Okay. My mum's really fucking annoyed. Hello. My mum
Why?
just came in and because she's trying to get to sleep, and I'm sort of speaking like this. Wow, this is
Yeah.
definitely gonna stay in the podcast. My mum, everybody. Fucking hell. Let me just quickly do this ASMR bit. I've got a coin. I'm gonna rub it against the mic. Sick. Just so I can put ASMR in the fucking title. There we go.
Clickbait.
You got clickbait. I'm gonna die tomorrow. She's gonna kill me when she wakes up. I think that's it. I think we're gonna end it there, man.
Okay, dude, I'm super glad to have gotten to
you know what?
join
Thank you
you.
so much for actually coming on, because not a lot of people would just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go on this random guy's podcast. So I really do actually appreciate it a lot.
I really do.
Big shout out to this
Like-
fucking guy, Lio Casts. His socials will be in the description if you want to check him out. If you made it this far into the podcast anyway, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna just give you a shout out anyway. So yeah, shout out to you. What do you want in the description? I don't know.
So I do have a YouTube, although it's got nothing on it right now. I do plan on putting some future content in there. Not sure what I'm gonna put in there, but there will be something.
There will be something. There you go. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
There will be something. So go subscribe to his YouTube right fucking now. Literally right now. Leave the podcast to subscribe to his YouTube right now. And
That's so kind.
That's right. Hasta la vista, baby. So I just end it now. Yeah. See ya.